Honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, all the people who are watching this video, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I have a story when I graduated from junior high school at the end of 2017. At that time, I felt confused and sad because there was a possibility that I could not continue my education to a higher level because of financial problem. And also, my mom and my dad passed away several years ago because of cancer. So my big family seems like they didn't really support me. But I didn't just give up. I sold my smartphone to pay for the registration fees to the school without even thinking about other costs in the future. But in the end, I got a scholarship to finance my education, and now here I am, joining the National Erlangga English Speech Contest. It feels unbelievable. Education, for me, is something very important and must be fought for. I know that education will not be able to give us certainty or guarantee our success in the future. But at least, with education, I can understand many things that I didn't know before, and I can see the world from so many different kinds of perspectives. Speaking of education, I remembered when I was reading an article a few weeks ago about a test conducted by the OECD called PISA, or Program for International Student Assessment, that measures the competitiveness of students from 78 countries around the world, which put Indonesia in a 70th position out of 78 countries. The result of the test shows us that the quality of students and education in Indonesia is still below average and need lots of improvement. And I believe one of the reasons why our education system is at a low level is because the lack of collaboration between education and technology. For example, like prohibiting students to use gadget in class. So, are students allowed to use gadget in class? Is it wrong to use gadget in class? Well, ladies and gentlemen, over the past few decades, technology has made tremendous progress. This is proven by how faster and easier it is for us to get whatever information we want from the internet. And at the same time, it's also become an opportunity to change and improve our education system. I think that students should be allowed to use gadget in class because in this globalization era, students should have an access to get as many sources of knowledge as possible. And in fact, there is no more complete source for information and knowledge than the internet, which has millions of digital books and scientific journals and lots of information that can easily be obtained with just a click. And one of the easiest things that we can do to access the internet is, of course, by using our gadget. So, as a student, I think that we need to collaborate between education and technology. We must look not only at the negative side of technology, but we must also be able to use technology as something that can lead us to a better life. For example, use it to improve our education system by allowing students to use gadget in class. So, in the end, education and technology are something that cannot be separated. In this modern age, like it or not, we must be able to adapt to technology. We have to change the way we learn so that we can live in a better place on this planet. In this age of technological advancement, we must have the courage to adapt and to change. As Elon Musk said, some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. I hope that we can learn something from this speech, and I hope that we can understand about how important it is to make a collaboration between education and technology. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.